What now, Jason? Do you know how to navigate with all these instruments?
Argos taught me a few things. The controls here require 3 points, and then a course can be determined by triangulation. We need to know our starting point, our destination, and a third fixed position.
And then what?
The stars are the key. Each destination is linked to a constellation. For example, he assigned Iulcus the constellation Cepheus, the king. We can use that as our fixed position.
So we just need to know 2 more constellations.
Not just any 2, Hercules. We need to know which constellations Argos chose for Kythera and for our destination. I'll set Cepheus as a fixed position. Now for our previous location, Kythera. Which constellation? Let's try Libra. And then, our destination. I'll set it to Centaurus. The combination worked. It set a course for Saria.
The question is, do we want to go to Saria or Mycenae?
Saria it is.
You did it, Jason! Argos would be proud.
He will be missed. And he will be avenged.
Listen closely, Skiav, even if I'm forced to repeat this. It will be to your replacement. I want him dead. I want his shield, and that ship returned to Iulcus. We have agents close enough to reach Saria before them. See that they are there to welcome him.
Well guys, we have just arrived at Saria to find the next companion on our journey, the descendant of Hermes. Make sure you talk to all your crew members before you leave for the island.
Yes, Jason.
We've arrived at Saria. We will go ashore to seek a descendant of Hermes.
Saria was once home to a particularly vicious breed of manticores. Some of the Black Tongues would often scheme of coming here to trap and breed them.
Did they?
Not that I know of. Saria is so remote, I don't think anything ever came of it. I'll be here if you need me. As always.
Quite humid here. My poor hair. And then again, compared to what I had before, back on Kythera, anything is an improvement.
That's all?
At your service.
traveler. What is your business on Saria?
I am Jason, captain of the Argo. We seek a descendant of Hermes.
Here? I know nothing of what you seek.
Tell me, are you the leader of your tribe?
No. Lycus is the Aleph of the Nesiros. You should speak with him. A friendly satyr will be a welcome sight. He's in the village ahead. Take the trail east past the beach.
Then we'll go and see him now.
Take caution, traveler. Saria is dangerous these days, especially for those who do not know it.
Never seen it. I am Brian. In Hermes' name, I welcome you to Saria. But if you want my advice, do as we do. Leave now and forget you ever saw this cursed place.
Why do you say this place is cursed?
A year ago, the Nesiros held the entire island. Now all we can claim is this pitiful beach and a small village on it. We have the beast Hypnage to thank for that. She rules the jungle now.
I've heard many tales of fearsome beasts, but none of this Hypnage.
Consider yourself lucky, Satan. It descended on us but a year ago. Came from nowhere. Imagine a creature twice my size, with poison talons the length of my arm. And yet it leaves no tracks, disturbs no sleep. Hypnage is faster than the eye can see. Dare you blink, and she is upon you! The perfect predator. Kichita. But we can see why the satyrs worship the damn thing.
How many of your tribe are left?
I am Brides. In Hermes' name, I welcome you to Saria. But if you want my advice, do as we do. Leave now and forget you ever saw this cursed place.
Why do you say this place is cursed?
A year ago, the Nesiros held the entire island. Now all we can claim is this pitiful beach and a small village on the rocks. We have the beast Hypnage to thank for that. She rules the jungle now.
I've heard many tales of fearsome beasts, but none of this Hypnage.
Consider yourself lucky, Satan. It descended on us but a year ago. Imagine a creature twice my size, with poison talons the length of my arm, and yet it leaves no tracks, disturbs no sleep. Hypnage is faster than the eye can see. Dare you blink, and she is upon you. The perfect predator. Kichita. But we can see why the satyrs worship the devil.
How many of your tribe are left?
There is not but 1 in 10 who remain from the original colony. We sent away our females and younglings first. Most of our males have since followed. Only a handful of stubborn fools still argue we should stay and fight. None more stubborn than Lycus himself.
Sometimes a leader must be stubborn.
Until one day he finds he has got no tribe left to lead. No more time to talk, traveler. There is much to prepare before the barge returns. Consider yourself warned. My duty by Hermes is done. Fair winds.
I can't read this. I think it's in Centaur.
Perhaps I can get a sense of it. Let's see. My centaur is a bit out of practice, but I believe this herm refers to the arrival of the Nasiros tribe to Saria. It appears they sailed for months to get here. It says the messenger guided them.
Bisa, don't leave. You were by my side from the beginning.
We were wrong, Lycus. We should not have come here.
Don't say that. Hepnage must live near the shrine. One last push and we can bring back the bridge. We can do it, Bisa. We can save our people.
Look around you, Lycus. There is no village left to save. I will be on the next barge. I hope you are on it too.
So, you're the ones from that ship, eh? I am Agrios, but you should really speak with Lycus first. Far too much work for chatter. Mend the shields, Agrios. More spears, Agrios.
We won't take any more of your time.
Nihene, I am Lycus, Aleph of the Nasiros. You are the travelers who arrived on the great boat?
I am Jason, King of Yolkus. We've heard of your troubles. May they soon pass. We seek a descendant of Hermes on this island. Demelion said you'd be the one to ask.
Then I'm sorry to disappoint you. Hermes has abandoned this village. You will not find his blood here.
Perhaps elsewhere on this island?
Beyond this tribe, only brutes and beasts call Saria home. I doubt they are what you seek. There is a shrine to Hermes on Saria, but it lies across an impassable ravine to the north. Between here and there is the jungle, Satyr territory. My tribe knows a way across, but it would be dangerous.
Whatever the danger, we're not leaving until we find what we seek.
Then our purposes may align, Jason. I too have a reason to visit the shrine.
What do you hope to find there?
My tribe is being driven off this island. A beast we call Hepnage hunts my people. Its very presence has turned the satyrs against us. Try as we might, we cannot kill the beast in the wild.
How would Hermes' shrine change that?
I suspect Hepnage's den is near the shrine. Even the most fearsome beasts must rest. If we find its home, we can kill it.
Now for the catch. How does one cross the ravine to reach the shrine?
Soon after arriving on Saria, we discovered a pair of ancient herms, divine monuments created by Hermes himself. When we relit the devotional flames and prayed before these herms, a sacred bridge extended across the ravine.
These herms, they're in the jungle.
Now overrun by satyrs. Yes, but if they can be reclaimed, then the shrine is open to us.
Can you spare one of your scouts to help us find the sacred herms?
I will give you our best, my daughter. She will show you what must be done to restore the bridge. Once across, she can determine if the beast's den is there. With that proof, I believe enough of my people will be willing to make one more attempt to slay Hepnage. My people will be saved, and you will gain access to Hermes' most sacred site. What say you, Jason?
I'll search the entire island if I have to. This shrine seems a good place to start.
Praise Hermes. Chromus!
Yes, Aleph?
Tell my daughter to welcome our guests. She is to be their guide.
It will be as you say, Aleph.
My daughter's lodge is across from mine. She is headstrong, but she knows this land better than any other. Fair winds to you, Jason. The hopes of my tribe now rest in your hands. May you find what you seek.
You went into the jungle, didn't you? Found some satyrs, I see. Or did they find you?
Shut it, Chromus. Phalion's out there somewhere. If the satyrs got him, he won't last long.
He knew the risk, same as you. Ulezina Ulezeni.
Hautakuni. He'd have gone looking for you.
And that's why he is Hepnage's next meal and I am still alive. Enough of him. I see our guests outside. Lycus says you are to guide them.
Guide them? Wata agaze. Heteke wela.
How should I know? They're your kind, not mine. His name is Jason. A king or something. Perhaps you can be his princess.
Manticore have your tongue?
You're Lycus's daughter? You're human.
Sharp eye, stranger. What gave me away?
Amazing. You speak the Centaur tongue better than any human I've heard.
A scholar. How exciting. The name's Atalanta. Now what's this about me being a guide? What's going on?
It appears we have a common goal. We need to get to Hermes' shrine.
Why?
We seek a descendant of Hermes. The shrine seems the best place to search.
Not the answer I was expecting, but fair enough. Next question. What makes you think you can reach the shrine when our best warriors have failed?
We're willing, we're able, and with you, we've got a guide. I like our odds.
You've got no shortage of Tiza, I'll give you that.
Tiza?
It means either courage or foolishness. Not sure yet which. We could look for Phalion while we're out. All right, Jason. You've got yourself a guide.
Glad to have you, Atalanta.
We should speak to some of the others before we leave. The Beastmaster, Nessus, was out in the jungles just last week. He'd know the satyr positions. One of our scouts went missing this morning. His father, Gilios, might know more about where he went. The day gets no younger, and neither do we. Let's go stretch our legs. Unless you've got questions for me.
We can talk more later. For now, let's stay alert and move out.
Bright eyes, light feet. To Hermes' shrine.
Atalanta, what news of Phalion did you find him?
No, Gilios. I searched the entire perimeter. He's not there. Do you think he would have gone looking for Letcaps?
He would not have gone past the bloody plains into the jungle without telling me. If the satyrs attacked him outside the jungle, it means they grow bolder than ever.
Gilios, these travelers and I are headed for Hermes' shrine. I'll look for Phalion on the way.
Hermes' shrine? An important mission, Atalanta. and one that must be recorded.
Gelios is the tribe's lore guard.
Traveler, by what name will our history remember you?
My name is Jason. But how you will remember me is a question best answered after we return from Hermes' shrine.
Indeed, that is likely true. And what of your companion?
Names? I've many of them. You may call me Pan.
Great deeds loom before you. I will pray for your success. Should you find Phalion, I will be forever in your debt.
Farewell, Gelios. We'll keep an eye out for Phalion on our way.
I thank you for that. May Hermes guide your path.
Gelios is too proud, and I would never say it in front of him. But he's very sick. Phalion went looking for Lethcaps in the jungle. I know it. I should have gone with him.
Atalanta, it is good to see you with another human. If you can convince Lycus to leave, you could be with more of your kind. Arcadia has human neighbors.
Saria is my home, Bisa. It's clear it was never yours.
Home? What place is a home if it offers nothing but death? If you love him, Atalanta, you must convince him to leave. Traveler, you are of her kind. Tell her I speak the truth.
If it's the truth you speak, then why does it need another to commend it? I'll offer my advice if and when Atalanta asks it.
Stubborn fools. I am trying to save the Aleph, but you would see him die. Leave me, all of you. There is no use talking to you.
Atalanta, you keeping these travelers out of trouble.
Going to help them find it, actually. We're headed for Hermes' shrine.
Just the three of you?
The three it is. Unless there are others who would come with us.
There are those willing to stay and fight for this village. But the shrine? We have no one to spare for that.
What is it that you do here, Agrios?
I work as a bronze weaver.
Centaur arms and armor are highly regarded for their craftsmanship.
A bronze weaver is something like what your kind call a blacksmith. We Nisiros believe that all things created have a life. Weapons, pots, homes, everything. I don't choose the form to give to a piece of metal. I only help it become the form it chooses for itself.
A beautiful perspective. Similarly, a good staff is not made, but found. I like to think of my own staff as a child of a great tree. A child overcome with wanderlust to see the world.
We won't take any more of your time.
It's not in the nature of these beasts to be tamed.
Nehene Aurelion. We're heading out.
Hermes guide you then. Traveler, a word of advice. Listen to Atalanta. Follow her lead, and you may come back alive.
Well guys, we have completed the part of the missions in the village, and we are heading out to the jungle to complete the main quest and the side quests.
We've seen no other ship land on Saria. Who are these men?
Black Tongues, worshippers of the Dark Titan Hecate.
Why do they want to kill Jason?
The Black Tongues murdered my wife. They want to make sure she stays murdered.
What do you mean?
There's a prophecy. They believe her death will bring them great power. We're seeking the Golden Fleece, Atalanta. That's why we're here. That's why we need a descendant of Hermes.
You're trying to bring your wife back from the dead?
Yes. And as long as I continue, the Black Tongues will try to stop me. Let's keep moving.
There are some magnificent natural features here. Just a day's stroll could inspire an entire series of odes. These cliffs, for example.
This place is Mache Seca. Mache Awapa. Cursed. Ill luck. Bad things happen here.
Written in Centaur. Will you read it, Atalanta?
Oa Kunka le Oblaya Weya. The great battle of the Bloody Plains. Yan Apete, Yan Aneti. 3 days, 3 nights. Centaura Exatir. Centaurs and satyrs. Otto Gazette. Many were the dead. Gelios carved this herm after the battle. believe in you, Jason.